Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come back for part 3 on The Magical Dawn by Hanna Karlzon for the HK5 project. We are doing this page for that. And I've got the frog in his little box for part 1. Part 2 is the bottle and the candle. And part 3 is going to be this section here. Kind of hoping I could get more done, but I probably will end up being in part 4. So we're going to do this part, including the gem and everything in the background, along with the base and the dome. I kind of want to do the background before I do the entire dome. So I'm going to do the base and the gem and the base of the dome, because I'm going to outline the black lines here in white, and I want the background that I'm doing to be behind the glass. It'll be a little lighter than the outside, but so just the gem, the base, and the bottom here. So we will get the camera down and start working on that. All right. The gem is going to be all the colors that are in the page so far. Kind of like the big heart we did, and we did a big gem on that, so that's what that's going to look like. Now I did bring in yellow, and I kind of really like this color combination, and I thought I could bring that down into here because there's not much of that in here, and since I did bring in the yellow, we will be using that along with the tinier and tinier it gets. I have another one, don't worry. The black raspberry. I've got to find the other pencils. Somehow they went all over my desk. The light peach and the, you are hiding, clay rose. So, and the yellow. Okay. So before they all drop on the floor, I'm going to just kind of go in here. The little scallops are going to be black like all the other black. So I'm going to bring in some of the yellow where I think it should be highlighted. There'll be some highlight in here also, and that's from the candle glow that's going to be glowing. So we'll stick some of that in there, a little bit more over here, and we'll get some in some of these areas here. We'll pretend these are raised up. Maybe I'll get rid of that one, I don't know. Okay, we're going to go in with the peach and add that in around. These little baubles that hang down, I'm going to color over those. They will be colored with stickles, so I don't care about the way they look per se. I'm going to just coat all of this with the peach, going over the yellow to tame it down a little bit. And we'll bring it up in here also. Okay, sorry about that. The phone rang, so I had to answer it. And now we're back to coloring. This is the black cherry I'm bringing in, and I'm going to put it down in the dark curves here and on this side. Bring it up the side a little bit. Put it really dark down here, and then lighten it as it goes up. Hopefully this will work out, because I like that other color up at on the candle, and I kind of want to bring it down into the base here. It is always my intention, this is the clay rose by the way, to make sure that these pages have at least the color that's at the top brought down into the other corners of the page. So we do have the candle up here in the pink and the yellow. Also his tummy is yellow or pink, and we're bringing the pink over here, so we have our 3 of pink. The purple is going to be the purple that kind of goes up into the pink, so it kind of has 2, and the gem. The blue is the top, the bottom, and the gem, and then some of these down here in the bottom. So I always try to have at least a set of 3 of the colors on each page, and that kind of gives it some uniformity. Okay, like that. Then we will bring in the peach and kind of go over the yellow a little bit. Okay, we're going to do that on all corners and see how this turns out. In all dips, I should say. So there's a dip here, and we'll bring it up and over. Still leaving this rim. I haven't quite made up my mind about that yet. And we'll do it over here, here, and down here. Okay, then we come back in with the clay rose. Okay, then back in with the peach. Okay, just over the whole thing with the peach going back this way. We'll go back in with the raspberry and darken the darkest spots. Kind of going lightly here with the pressure just to add in the color. And I'll probably blend over this again. Okay, we're going to sharpen it a little bit. Sorry, hitting the cords there. And then just bringing that back in here. then breaking the tip because I sharpened it too much. I have my pencil sharpener set for the polychromos. They can take a bigger tip. I didn't think I turned it as many times as I did, but oh well, it's no biggie. Except you probably don't like seeing it break. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in the blending tool. Where is it? It's the Caran d'Ache blender. And see if we can't get a little bit better blend on those. I know there's a little bit of clunkiness behind this page because of the stickles on the page behind it. I'm trying to work around it, but it'll look good in the end. We didn't put any color up there. At any place that I have a mess here, I'll just fix off camera. All it is kind of going around the areas with the darker pencil. So we're going to add in the black raspberry on the edge here, just to make it feel like a bevel. And then we'll lightly bring it up. And then we'll bring in the peach. We're going to skip the dusty rose, and I'm just going to blend that up with the peach. Okay, go back in with the black raspberry, sorry, to redefine that line a little bit, and then we'll work on it. But basically that's what we got there. And I blended this a lot better, so I'll be working on this one down here to blend it a bit more. With all those stickles. Would you like to see what's on the other side? Okay, I'm working with the stickles that I put on the page here, and the little bumps, and that's right where this is. So I will have to do that off camera. Just blending it a little better like this one. We're going to add some of this color up in here too. And this is the, what is this? The clay rose. It's a little darker. Okay, and we'll add the black raspberry in here. Okay, blend that in a little better. Okay, we'll leave that as is for right now. All right, off camera I worked on it a little bit, but that's about as good as it's gonna get. I added a little bit of black in there down here at the base of these divots and tried to blend it, but the stuff behind it is keeping me from blending it too well. But so far that's what we've got. I will add some white pen in that and dress that up a little bit more. Okay, so we have the gem. We got to work on that. I will finish this when I get the background down on this. So we have to add the main colors of our gem in. So we have a little black grape bringing in the purple, and I'm just going to put it in some areas. And maybe a little bit down here. Then I'm going to add in the Parma Violet and just stick it in next to it. Okay, a little of the grade lavender. All right, there is our purple tones. We need to add in the blue. So we'll throw some indigo down here. Over there. Down over here. We're going to throw in some of the black raspberry in here too. And hopefully we're not making mud. Oh boy. It's been a while since I've done a gem. This is the clay rose. Yep. And then the peach. That's just the clay rose again, just to blend that a little better. Okay, we have a little green we have to bring in too. Where are the greens? I'm going to kind of bring a line up here and put a little green over on this side and pretend this is a background piece. Just because I don't know why a gem would go out as a plant, but you know, it could. This is just the green ochre, bringing in some color here. Wow, and some putty. Okay, I'm going to bring in a little of that yellow. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take white and kind of go over everybody and blend them together. And let them all merge and play with each other. Dust that off. And I think we need a little more purple in here, a little more yellow. Paper has moved across the thing there. That's not good. A little yellow. We'll add that in a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in the blending stick and see if that helps it at all. Okay. Now we're going to bring in a white pen and try to fix this. So we're going to go on all the black lines. I think a Posca might be better. This is taking me forever. Let's see. I don't even know if these work. I'll try it with this. No, that's not going to be much better, is it? Might have to go over this with a couple coats. Maybe I'll bring a paintbrush in. Okay, we're going to bring in some lines here too. Kind of what we have, so I've never claimed to be good at this, but that's our gem. Okay, I am going to go ahead and kind of ink in a background a little bit. Oh yeah, I've got out an oxide. I think I'm going to try blue on the top and then just plain old distressing down here on the bottom. We're only going to go, say, this far. I might have to go a little further. We're just gonna try it. Between my cat screaming at me now, something's bothering him. I can't figure it out. And my husband calling me. Got to get this done here. So I'm going to test it on a piece of paper, and that's the color we're putting in, and that really does not look much like any of these colors here. So maybe I shouldn't use that one. Could add some color in there with it. Let's see. Just gonna put some up here in the sky area. Bring it into the glass. I know it's going to be blotchy, but that's okay because I'm going to add water to it anyway. It's really blotchy. Doing really good on this page. Will not be my day for coloring today, but it will work. I will make it work. Okay, just adding a little in here, a little bit up here on the candle. We'll even go over this gem that I'm not crazy about. Okay, more over here. Maybe I'll just do blue on the bottom too. Add some in there. What the hey? Boom, bada boom. Yes, cubby, I'm coloring. Meow, meow. Okay. Looks good enough. I'm gonna add some water into that. There we go, get it wiped off. Find a washcloth that doesn't have ink all over it. Okay, and we get that nice splattered effect. Get some down here a little. This used to work better than this. I have to figure out why it's doing streams, but maybe I'll just put some on my hand and sprinkle it down. Get more drops this way instead of that. today. Oh well. I'll just work with it. See what I'm doing here. I'm just spraying it and then just wiping it directly off. Soften these edges. And I added some other color. That's good. On the paintbrush, we'll do that too. If you have a water brush and you don't like some edges because it's water-based ink, you can sometimes get that to move a little bit by just getting it wet. You can also add your own little water drops. That way, if you want them to do something else. Just soften that color too. I don't like how that turned into a stripe there, so I'm just gonna fuzz it out with hints here. Just move that around a little bit. Dab up what you don't want. Okay. I do have to let that dry. Got some in here I didn't want. Let's get that out of there. And then I'll be back and we'll finish up with the picture. Okay, I am not pleased with the gem, but I mean, it kind of is what it is, but I'm going to try to lighten it up a little bit. So I'm just take my little candy eraser here and I'm just going to kind of at least make it less muddy. How's that? So just kind of soften up some areas here. So if you're watching this and you don't like the gem as much as I don't like the gem, do the gem the way you like. Okay. I'm going to put some stickles in here also, but I just wanted to kind of get it a little bit lighter look to it. I don't know, I haven't done a gem in a long time. That's not saying that I'm good at it. I've done better ones. But we're just going to lighten that up as much as I can. And then it doesn't look as bad. Put a little more. It just is what it is. I'm going to darken in here. I'm going to do it the purple, I think. I'm just not going to see that. So I'm going to start on the edge here with the black grape. Try to go around a little froggy as best as I can. A little bit over there. Go in with the Parma. Gonna have to whiten that little frog's eye up again. It's okay. Still have to do the crown and the little pieces that I haven't done yet. And then we'll go in with the gray lavender. Back in with the grape, darken that up a little bit. Okay. Now I think he needs at least a little bit of color here, and we're going to go in with the purple and give him a little purple ribbon on his tie here. That way I can bring a little closer to him here. I'll touch that corner with the black. So it gives it a... Okay. What I've done is I went ahead and painted it, and then I took a little of the black raspberry and just drew angles on it. And then I'm going in with the gray lavender, and it lightens it up to a nice peachy pinky color, and then I'm just bringing that down into the white, so it kind of changes the color of it on this wash of acrylic that I put on. And I think this is just how we're going to leave it with these colors, leaving the white in between the areas. As far as I am concerned, this is better than it was. I mean, it's still not as nice as other people can do, but like I said, you can go on YouTube and find a lot of people that can really put together gems really nicely. It's just not the best thing I do, so I mean, I try. And I do think this looks a lot better than it did, so I'm happy with it. I will be putting just a tiny bit because the yellow didn't really cover, and the pink and the yellow look okay together. We'll just add a little bit of those in there, and then I'll just go back over with this pen where I want the white to show up a bit more. And then we'll put a sparkle back in up here because it didn't exactly erase really well. And we'll put one over here where we had one before too. I'm not sure where I had it, but we're going to put it here. Okay, what I also did was I covered up all the little dots that you probably see, the little white dots in here. I just covered up the circle dots. I'm going to leave these little fuzzy dudes because I'm going to be putting stickles on them. I will do the black down here. I'm going to blend this a little bit better, black, and then we'll be putting stickles on. I'm not sure if the last video downloaded or not, but all I did here was color these green in the same 3 colors. The little round rocks are going to be done in the purple, the 3 colors, and the triangular ones are going to be done in the same 3 colors there. So at the end of the video you will see this all finished. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time. Even though I did a boo-boo, I fixed it good enough for me. I mean, it looks fine. Little stickles will help too. So I hope you all have a great day. If you like the video, thumbs up please. If you haven't subscribed and would like to, go ahead. If you want notifications, ring the bell, and I will see you in another video. Bye now. Take care.